Now, staying on President Trump's plan to, as he puts it, clean out the Gaza Strip, we're now joined live by David Wurmser, analyst for Middle East Affairs at the Center for Security Policy. David, good evening. It's good to see you. I just want to start off and get your opinion on this whole thing. What do you think of Trump's plan?
Well, the president is so refreshingly out of the box in his thinking sometimes. And I think that's what has to be. What we've seen until now for 30 years is peacemaking, two-state solution. Basically, Washington collectively has been banging its head against the wall and winding up with the same result, only to go back and bang its head against the wall some more. And here comes President Trump, and I think he's coming up with a very refreshing new idea. I think if we look at it not as a forced transfer, but if the borders just open up and Palestinians are allowed to leave if they want, I think we'll find that most Palestinians will quickly take that opportunity.
Well, David, I think when we're discussing this plan, there's really those two basic questions here, right? First, if Egypt and Jordan would agree, and we know that Jordan has already refused this suggestion, at least so far. And then the second question, right? Would Palestinians themselves agree to such a deal? Now, you say that you think some of them would. So what do you think?
Well, I'll start with the second part first. The Palestinians agreeing. The Palestinian Authority won't, and neither will Hamas, because in the end, both are still committed to replacing Israel, to ending Israel's existence. So if they lose a good portion of their population, it sort of damages their long-term aspirations to establish a Palestinian state instead of Israel. What you have, though, are the Palestinian people themselves. So I think that on a popular or a individual basis, Palestinians will grab the opportunity if they get a chance. Now, about the first part, Egypt and Jordan, well, right now, we're not asking them to take them right out. We're asking them to open the border and receive them. We don't know if that's for going further to other countries or so forth. Jordan's a bit tricky. Jordan was created in 1922 as the Arab state of Palestine. So it's the original Palestinian state, and it is between estimates between 60 and 75% Palestinian. And the king's wife is Palestinian, and his child, therefore, is half Palestinian. So it's a natural thing for Palestinians to want to go there, and many families, 2, 3 generations back, came from there. Similarly, in Egypt, many families in Gaza actually came from Egypt originally. So I think it's not unrealistic to think that there is an absorption possibility, but at the moment, these governments are going to say no, they don't want to go out on a limb yet. But over time, as incentives are created and they begin to consider the alternatives, if that doesn't happen, that becomes a problem and they may relent.